Welcome back to my Eastenders 40th anniversary. Here are some of my favourite actors, characters on the show. So far, we've covered Jesse Wallace as Cat Slater, Lacey Turner as Stacey Slater, Steve McFadden as Phil Mitchell, Balvinda Soppel as Suki Panesar, and Diane Parrish as Denise Fox. Who's next? It has to be Kelly Bright as Linda Carter, because what a character, what a journey we've been on with her. And Kelly's acting is just so raw, so captivating. Some of the highlights for me, obviously the rape storyline, that was so powerful and heartbreaking, and it was just, you just had to have justice, and obviously we had to wait so many years for that to happen. But I think from that moment, I think that was such a big moment in the character of Linda for obvious reasons, but I think it sort of had an effect on everything else that came after it, leading to the alcoholism storyline as well, and leading to her and Mick splitting up, and then that obviously then led to Mick dying. And all of that, and I love that. That's what I love about soaps, is that everything has a sort of knock-on effect, and I just love that because it's so realistic. Kelly's acting is fantastic. The alcoholism storyline was just amazing. I mean, she's up there with Steve McFadden in terms of drunk acting. And I'm glad that, we're now seeing Linda in recovery, and I want to see what's next for Linda. Where are we going to go next with her? Because I think we've been in this cycle of the alcoholism. I think next, maybe we should see her with a new love interest. I did like her with Alfie. Like, I thought that was a nice chemistry there. Obviously Alfie's back with Kat, and I like them together as well. So, we need to find her someone. But yeah, I think Kelly's definitely one of the strong actors on EastEnders for sure. And such a nice person as well. And at first, when Linda came into the show with Mick, at first, I think my reaction was sort of like, I don't even know, because it was almost like 2015 or something. And at first I was just like, I don't know. But I feel like you always like that with new characters, and particularly new characters who take over the Queen Vic. Or anyone that takes over the Queen Vic, really. You sort of like, whoa, hang on a minute. Like, do you know what I mean? I think at that time as well, I think it was it the Mitchells that was still in who owned the Vic? And so, it was almost like, whoa, hang on a minute, why are we taking over? Why are we getting rid of the Mitchells for? And so, at first I don't think I really warmed to them, but very quickly you did. And now, you can't imagine EastEnders without Linda. And also, I was really worried as well when they got rid of Mick. I was really worried. I was thinking, oh my god, they're not going to be able to keep Kelly or Linda. Like, how does that work without Mick? But it has. And again, testimony to Kelly's acting, because when you're a unit and they came into the show as a unit, they sort of depend on each other, I think. And so how do you develop a character outside of that? And she's done a fantastic job with that. And again, because she's such a great actress, the writers are going to constantly try and find storylines to give her, because she's such a strong actor on the show. You want your best actors at the front and center. But I definitely think next for Linda is definitely a happier storyline. And we can explore different things with her. But yeah, I think she's one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite actors, and I'm excited to see where we go next with her.